Hello, folks. This is Silver 5150 with the Great Silver Joker.
How you doing, everybody?
All right, and we're here today to address an issue we have heard from you about, and we feel that it's very important that we resolve it. It is a sound issue, and we address that today. So we do hear you. We are trying to give you a better quality product, and I think we're well on our way to that. All right, and of course, with the help of my partner here, who is the master of sound, as we call him here at the studio, we have got the gear to give you the goods, and we are going to absolutely do that. One of the things we failed to address in the last podcast, of course, was to go over or refine, the rules for the naming contest, and that is coming up pretty quick here. And so I think it's important that we go ahead and we just kind of refresh that whole framework there. Silver Joker, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. Okay, but I got to say this, man. The sound quality is so much better, leaps and bounds better, and that is really our motivation to bring you the best quality product that we can produce for you. And we heard you guys in the comments. We heard a few concerns about the audio issues and all that, so we worked hard and we resolved them. As far as it sounds to me, it sounds perfect. I still get the questions about how long is the selection process that we're having. Okay, so we've started the just taking entries when we announced the contest. So if you heard the first announcement, then you started sending in your entries into our PO boxes, then you're in. Okay, so on the 16th, me and Silver 5150, we're going to select 5 finalists. Okay, so from the 16th until the 23rd, that time period is when we're going to be actively selecting 5 finalists.
That's correct.
Okay. On the 23rd, we're going to announce to you, the Cincinnati community, our picks for the 5 finalists. Okay. So from the 23rd until the 30th, day before Halloween, you guys are going to vote on who you think the best entry is. Okay. And the grand prize winner will get a prize and be the person to name the channel. The second most votes will be the second place winner, and the third, and so on. Okay, so we're going to award prizes to first, second, and third in silver. And
Correct.
The last the two that round out the 5 entries or the 5 finalists, will give them honorable mention prizes, and we're not sure exactly what those are going to be, but they're going to be something very nice.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right? So on the 30th, you guys will have named the Silver Joker Silver 5150 joint podcast. So yes. I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to it. I've been reading a lot of entries, and they are good. It's going to be hard to pick 5 finalists.
I can tell you just from the few that I've had the opportunity to witness and to read and stuff. I mean, of course, you get most of the traffic and over there where you're at. But I absolutely Liquid Dynamite. And I think actually Liquid Dynamite was one of the names. I don't know. But just so many great offerings out there and stuff. And it's so great. In fact, you couldn't even, try to combine any of them. They're just absolutely great names. And I could probably, rattle off 20 off the top of my head. Not going to do that. I don't want to wreck the integrity of the contest. But suffice it to say that we really, really appreciate you guys going, the extra distance there to give us this great opportunity. I mean, it's going to be the best of the best with your help by the time this is done.
Absolutely. And I don't think you guys are going to be disappointed with the content of the channel. I mean, we're really going to we're going to listen to you guys for one. We're going to listen to you guys and we're going to respond. And that's what we want. I mean, we want this to be a very interactive channel. You guys suggest content for us. And I really envision us reaching out to the Silverstein community here on YouTube and getting other content providers and inviting them onto our podcast if they're willing to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's going to be good for the entire community, for everybody. Okay, so I know our last podcast, we addressed some pretty sensitive
heavy
according to the comments. There were pretty sensitive issues there. But the thing is this, you have to have your eyes open. I mean, we're not going to rehash the podcast, but the motivation is for you guys, we need to have our eyes open as stackers. You know what I mean? We don't want to be blindsided by anything. And I think if you pay attention to any of the content on YouTube from the Silver Stacken community, it'll be hard pressed to miss anything. I mean, we cover so much is covered in this community that there's something for everybody. I mean, what do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I think there is. And the overall message here is not to say that, beware, doomsday is coming, or, you should do this because you're doing that wrong. The overall message is to be proactive instead of reactive. We know that there are elements and things and events that are coming our way, and there are things that are not, considered normal. There are things that could do harm. And basically, the message is to become more proactive in the way you position yourself than being reactive, which is something we've had the luxury of being in the past because we've had, government and agencies and, finance systems to kind of help with that. Well, they've kind of fallen off the rails there. And so now it's up to us to take responsibility for, having the foresight and being proactive in preparing for certain things. So we're not going to rehash it, but that's basically the overall message. Just be proactive rather than reactive.
I agree with that completely. And I think we made those points in the podcast, at least from the comments that I've gotten, a lot of positive comments of people saying, yes, because the majority of the comments I got, people are admitting that they are stackers and preppers, and they consider themselves both. So it's not one and the same as we alluded to. They definitely are different. And you guys out there see them as different, absolutely different. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I do get is I hear some people saying, not all stackers are preppers. And some stackers are not prepping. And I think that's a matter of opinion. All the stackers that I know absolutely prep.
Well, the thing I learned from it, from the comments and stuff in our podcast, is that those who categorize themselves as either or both, what have you, they're very proud to be such. And that being the case, I say continue to march. Continue to march. Be proud if you're a stacker. Be proud if you're a prepper. Be proud if you've managed to create, a combination of the two that works well for your family. There is no wrong way, no right way. It is all about being proactive. And you guys are doing exactly that. And you're going beyond that, being ambassadors by helping others in your community do the same thing. And this is what it really comes down to.
We just wanted to touch base with you guys a little bit, let you know that we've corrected the audio issues, and then give you guys, kind of clear up the rules again about the contest. And, time's running out. So if you want to get in this contest, if you want to win you some free silver for just simply naming a channel, send us a postcard, a napkin, a letter, whatever, and get in there. We're going to be picking those pretty soon.
So, what kind of volume are we talking about for these prizes? Because if it's a good enough prize, I might enter it myself.
Okay, well, I was gonna try to save this for a little bit longer, at least until the 16th. But we're close enough to it. So this is going to be the prize structure. Now, I'm not going to show you guys what it is. We'll keep that under wraps until after we put the 5 finalists out there. Mm-hmm. But the winner is going to receive 10 ounces.
Holy moly!
10 ounces of premium silver. You're not going to be your generic rounds, and I'm not knocking generic rounds. You guys know that's my stable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my stable stack. But these are going to be 10 premium coins. Premium coins.
Nice.
The second place is going to be 4, and then third place is going to be 2.
2 is normally the first place prize.
Right.
Wow.
And then we'll do honorable mentions, and we're not sure what those are going to be. They might bump up to be silver. I'm not going to make any promises on that.
Let's just say metal.
They'll be metal. They're absolutely going to be metal. They're going to be metal. But we don't know if they're going to be the silver kind, the red kind, or some other kind.
You wanted to say the yellow kind, but you caught yourself, didn't you?
I caught myself there. Yeah, there won't be any yellow kind given out in this giveaway. But you
are
never
not
know
Gold Joker.
Right. But you never know. But I might have to come live with somebody because my wife might put me out.
This is very true.
All
right. Well, guys, look, thank you for tuning in for this short podcast. Basically just a hats off to you guys for helping us, address the sound issue. We definitely did that. And just to give you some more clarity on, this upcoming contest. So we hope you appreciated it. We will see you soon, probably later this week. And until then, just remember that your stack is not whack and only 15 ounces to your name. Put you 99% ahead of the game.
That's exactly right. And I live by that. Also, let's keep this silver train rolling. We're going to roll until we can't roll anymore. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. Keep stacking. Peace.